Hey, good morning. Jeff Roper in here with your first alert Viper forecast. As we start the midweek slide, you're going to see temperatures today that are going to be right there around, well, a little above normal for this time of the year. I'm using my iPad to kickstart the weather here because my remote control died. But we're going to be right there around 70 to 80 degrees between 10 and noon today. We'll be headed to the mid to upper 80s. The normal high for this time of the year is right there around 75, and we'll see about 86 into Idaho Falls. Now, here are your headlines. Smoky, hazy sunshine. Winds will be out of the west-southwest. Some unhealthy air quality issues are out there, and this applies to the central Idaho mountains and areas above Idaho Falls and over into western Wyoming's eastern Idaho mountains. Yeah, it's just not going to be good out there at some point because you're just not going to want the particles around, and the haze makes it difficult to breathe. Your throat will dry out. I know I was out yesterday at the Pocatello Airport with that aircraft that we have in town, and it was really difficult there on the runway with very low visibility at times. We are clear to start with this morning in IF. It's 42 degrees. The winds are out of the northwest at about 3. It's 44 in Pocatello, and the winds are about 7 miles an hour. And as we get into your neighborhood this morning, we got about 35 degrees in Jackson. And we're looking there about 42 degrees in Driggs, 29 in Island Park, about 28 degrees into the park. So chilly there, 40 degrees in Salmon and into the lower 50s for Chalice and Leadore and Mackay, and about 46 in Arco as we currently speak. And breezes are calm for the most part. Some mountain breezes there into Ketchum and DuBois. That woman's yelling again at the chickens. We've got some clouds that have been around the area, but there's not much saving us. We don't have too much rain forecast for the area. We don't have any real precip to help us out and squelch any of these hazy conditions. In fact, we won't see any rain in our forecast until we get to the weekend because that bubble of high pressure is, it's helping us out. This is what I'm holding. I'm holding the weather computer so that I can make sure I'm connected to you on the TV here. In fact, we can join in and keep you up to date on any kind of weather information from wherever we are, and make sure you get it on your app. So stay in touch with us, and we'll keep you up to date on anything that happens. The winds about 9 o'clock this morning, there's not much to them. As we get into the afternoon, some gust possible there, well above Salmon, but we're thinking 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the west southwest, and that's what will bring in more of that haze and smoke for the afternoon. The highs today will be in the lower 80s for the parks and 80 right around Salmon. We'll warm up to close to 90 degrees in Pocatello. It'll be 83 in Jackson, 83 in Mackay, and about 84 degrees in Boise if you're headed that way. Overnight lows tonight in the mid 30s to right around 40 degrees for the parks, and in the upper 40s for Idaho Falls, and closer to 51 degrees in Pocatello. So the breezes right now, not real conducive to moving anything, but they will pick up 5 to 10 miles an hour, and they'll be mainly from the west southwest, which will allow for that smoke flow to push through here. All right, so here's the Smokecast. Take a look at the TV if you can real quick. This is today at 1 o'clock, and you'll see the more densely lit areas are the areas with the most smoke and the hotbeds of activity. As we get into tonight, you'll see an influx of smoke into the Snake River Plain, and we start tomorrow morning with more of those highlighted areas as well, and that can make for difficult breathing conditions and air quality issues. 86 to 86 to 87 over the next couple of days around here, and we'll be in the lower 80s for Friday as we cloud up before we storm up. We've got a 30% chance of showers, and temperatures dropping with that cold air to around 66. On Saturday, we clear out with cold air in place. It'll be 67 degrees on Sunday. It'll be in the mid 70s for Monday and Tuesday. Pocatello right around 90 for the next 3 with hazy sunshine. Mid 80s Friday, clouding up and dropping to 68 degrees with a slight shower chance for Saturday, and temperatures feel fall-like. Blackfoot, it'll be in the upper 80s for the next 3 days. Overnight lows in the mid 40s to around 51, and then we drop it like it's hot. 30% chance of a storm, and we'll see some cooling off on Saturday to around 66 degrees. Rexburg 85 to 86 with hazy sunshine, then rain chances on the increase for Saturday, and we're down to a pair of 6s for 2 in a row, and it'll be in the lower 70s. Normal temp for this time of the year, like I said, is about 75 degrees, so we're back to normal by Monday and Tuesday standards, after we get you out of the 80s for the next several days. In Salmon, into the mid-60s with storm chances. Pretty good for Saturday. Jackson cooling off as well by Friday, and it'll be 59 degrees with a storm chance in there, around 60%, cooling us off and getting rid of some of the haze that may have trickled over there. It'll be 59 degrees. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much.